As all Xbox One owners know, the console is constantly being updated to add new features and functions. We recently got to play around with a preview version of the next big Xbox One update, and wanted to highlight some of the great new features coming to your console soon. As always, let us know your favourite additions down in the comments below, and subscribe for all the latest Xbox news. Now let's get going. The first thing that you're going to notice is the updated homepage. The home screen has been streamlined and redesigned to really push games into the spotlight. As you can see, the main panel now fills the whole screen and is dedicated to whatever you most recently played. No surprises that ours is a big Destiny 2 image. Next to the launch tile, there are 3 tiles that fill up with content most relevant to your needs and interests. Today we've got a suggested achievement to go after in Trials Fusion, a recommended club to join to help us survive in the long dark, and a link to the FIFA 18 demo. You can tell this is a my Xbox as I downloaded the demo the second that it was available. Just saying. Just below the main game, you'll find quick access to my games and apps, because let's be completely honest, it's always important to find where that one is. Here you just tap down once when you turn on the console and you're ready to go. Next to this are other recent games you've played for easy access and a few promotional links. Personally, I love how uncluttered this new screen is, and the way that it fills the TV with game art looks absolutely awesome. If we flick through some different options, you can see just how great the dash can look with a variety of game images. Or you could just do what our producer Matt does and fill the screen with a custom picture of Ryder enjoying a space beer in Mass Effect. Each to their own, right? Though what's really cool about the new dash is how customizable it is. Move down from the main game at the top and you'll find your content blocks. The first one here is your pins, which is an old favourite and a vital part of any dashboard, but scroll down and you can find blocks for individual games. The Overwatch block shows a community clip from the game, for example, and also rubs a rare achievement in your face that, knowing my luck, I won't be getting anytime soon. But from here you can also jump into a game hub if you want to check out everything that it has to offer. These blocks are a really great way of making your Xbox One reflect your own gaming tastes. Do you want to see people pulling off cool moves in Dishonored? Add the Dishonored block. Want to see the weirdest car ever designed? Time for a Final Fantasy 15 block. And adding blocks couldn't be easier. You just select the game tile and press add to home in the drop down menu. It's as easy as adding a pin. Of course, once you've added a few blocks, you might want to mix things up or give yourself easier access to one game in particular. It's really easy to change the block order. You just press Y to edit the block and then find it a new home, or delete it outright. It's your dash and it's up to you to shape it. Though, as well as games, you can also add friends as blocks on the home screen. I personally think this is a really cool addition, as you can use it as a shortcut to send a message or an invite to some of your closest friends and see what they're up to. It's also another great chance to really stamp your identity on the dash, unless they're doing better than you on the achievement leaderboard, in which case I would personally just recommend deleting them and then you can be at the top. But as good as the home is, you're going to love the new guide. It's fast and packed with useful features. You'll notice that it is now split into tabs along the top that you navigate with your bumpers, but for now let's stick on the main tab. This offers fast access to home, my games and apps, the store, and your pins. Selecting pins shows the guide's new stack design, where you create tabs on the side as you go deeper into the menus. It's very, very slick. Everything else is slightly tweaked from before. In achievements, you can still look at your list for the game that you're currently playing, and you can also compare gamer score on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure the only reason our producer Matt included this point is so that you can see how very on top of the leaderboard he is, because he's a very vain man. But next over, we have the multiplayer tab, which groups together parties, looking for group, and tournaments. Basically, everything that you need to get a gang together online. I also really like that the tournament option lets you look at all the games currently running tournaments so that you can find where to get involved. In the communication tab, they've given messages from Xbox Live their own section, which will make it easier to track official messages. Finally, the broadcast tab has become broadcast and capture, which we'll talk about in a second, and system combines settings and notifications. The short version of all of this is a guide that feels much slicker to use, but actually does more than it did before. It's fast, it's slick, we're big fans. While we're sucking up to the guide menu, let's talk about the new color theme. Pop into system personalization and you can swap the current dark setting for the light theme. As you can see, it's like switching on an incredibly powerful light bulb. Seriously, when you jump into this setting, the brightness of the screen will actually help you light up the room you're in. The theme runs through every single element of the dash. All the buttons and the various tabs are white, and the guide itself is white. It may only seem like a small thing, but it totally changes the feel of the console. And if you've got an Xbox One S in white, you might like to have a menu that matches the machine. Or maybe you'd rather lurk in the shadows with a dark theme. Let us know down in the comments below which color that you're going to use. This next one's only a small tweak, but a big help for people with loads of games split over several external hard drives. Rather than having to manage the location of each game separately through games and apps, you can now go to storage settings in the options screen and copy or move games in bulk. When you select the drive you want to manage, you can create a big tick list of everything that you want to transfer or remove and let your Xbox One take care of it all at once. Considering we're just about to enter the Christmas release rush, this will make managing all those amazing games a little less time consuming. One thing I've always loved about Xbox One is using the record feature to take a quick video of yourself being awesome at a game. Maybe you've just gone on a rampage in the new Dishonored and want a clip of all those gory kills. You just bring up the guide and tap X to record your last burst of gameplay. Of course, this is how it works on the current dash too, but the update adds 2 great new features. First up, you can now record in 1080p, because before you were limited to a 720p video. To change the option, you just bring up the guide, move along to the new broadcast and capture tab and select advanced settings. In here you can set game clip resolution to 1080p, but one thing to watch out for is that you can only record in 1080p for 2 minutes at a time. But if you want to record longer clips, there is another new feature that you have to check out. If you connect an external hard drive to the Xbox One, you can now capture a video straight to that. It basically turns your console into a capture card and lets you record up to an hour of footage at a time straight onto the hard drive. 2 things to note though, it can't be a drive you formatted to hold Xbox One games, and you can't share this capture through the Xbox One using the Upload Studio. Even so, it's an awesome feature that is going to make it much easier for you to start putting together your own YouTube videos. Just don't put me out of a job, please? Yeah. Last but not least, we have Xbox Assist. This is a new help hub for Xbox One, gathering every piece of advice you need in one handy place. It'll also offer an Xbox Live service status, meaning that you don't have to check on the official website. You access Assist from the System tab on the guide, and once you're in, you can choose from a load of tutorial videos. There are videos covering the basics of Xbox One, like how to add a friend or join a club, and tip videos that offer starter guides for your favorite games. You may also even bump into me and Lydia on there, offering our own wisdom. One place you'll definitely find us is down in the achievement section, where you can watch some classic episodes of World's Hardest Achievements. I just hope they don't show the one where I'm wearing makeup. Yeah. But these are just some of the cool things that we've picked out from the new Xbox One update. It's currently being tested by Xbox insiders and will be rolled out to everyone down the line. I think it's a great makeover for the machine, but I'd like to hear your thoughts, so please make sure to let us know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the breakdown of the new dash, do make sure to hit that subscribe button, as we have in-depth looks at all the latest Xbox games and hardware. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!